This ball lost out of bounds, and the Blaine Bombers will gain control. Quick throw in, sends it to Abramson. Touches it, but it's intercepted by Teasdale. Gives it back up to Salo. Excuse me, this is Sydney Olsen. Olsen has the ball taken off her foot by Abramson. She boots it deep, looking ahead for Peterson or Walraff, one of the two. Neither one can get there. Ball played to the near sidelines and pushed up ahead. Knocked out of bounds along the back line by the defense of the Blaine Bombers. Sophie Gibbs forcing that one away, but it sets up a corner for the TRSA Edge. Giving chase is Callie Nordberg. Nordberg taking her time, and we are into that point of the game, about 6 minutes left, where the team on top is going to try and milk it a little bit.
Let's see if this good set piece right here can maybe put a capper on this. They have yet to have a 2-goal lead.
Nordberg keeps it low and a line drive. It's stopped up near the top of the box. Dies on the puddle. Trying to poke at it is Anderson. Nobody can get a good shot off. Now one deflects hard off a player as a whistle blows. There was contact, and the Bombers win control of the ball.
It's like trying to hack away at a piece of wood with no chips flying there, as no one could really get a good swing at this ball, as it just stayed still, then just bumped. You really got to whack at it to get that to move.
Ball played out at the middle of the field by Anna Prue. Sent up ahead looking for Marciniak. She's been the spark plug, but yet to get a second goal. Scored back in the 49th minute. Ball played towards the corner, picked up there by Quintavalli and forced out by the Edge. Throw in here, knocked back. Bombers can't get clean control. Prue has to touch it back defensively, given to Marthaler. Katie Marthaler with a big boot up ahead. It's headed away off of Walrath and sent forward by the TRSA Edge. Now grabbed by Lauren Marciniak for the moment, chasing it towards the outside. Prue getting it near midfield. Boots it forward. A little bit of a mishandle by Walrath. Marciniak out ahead. Touch towards the box. Gibbs up ahead, couldn't make a play on it. This one forced back, now up at the top. Abramson trying to get around two defenders. And this one poked away, possession to the Edge as Brooke Sala was knocked down to the ground.
They're going to say that the contact initiated by Abramson to bring Salo down, and it seemed pretty clear there she got the trip around.
Yeah, I think the key was she was also not going for the ball. She was just playing the body of the opposition. Bombers down by one, trying to stay alive in this one. Need to find an equalizer to possibly force overtime. We're getting to that stage where there just probably isn't enough time for multiple goals, or at least it would be very unlikely. Right now, the ball's on the wrong end for that as the Edge trying to extend their lead. This ball booted out in a clearing attempt and sent right back. Ball bounces into the box and it's scooped up by the keeper, Lefebvre.
For about a 10-minute stretch after the 60-minute mark, there were a lot of good chances for Blaine. They kept the pressure on. They were rolling in this game, able to put a lot of balls on the net, and then none of those eventually cashed in, and since then the play has been a little more even.
Gibbs throws it in, she gets it back. Now Gibbs on the dribble, pushes it forward. Ball moved into the middle. They were looking for Prue, but she wasn't able to get there. Touch towards the far side. This is Carrie Anderson. Plays it on to Nordberg in the middle of the field. They send it long, hoping that Sydney Olsen can run onto it. She's still giving chase, but the keeper comes out. The keeper tries to kick it back to herself. Dangerous play. Now Olsen gets it off of the keeper and out of bounds, setting up a corner. Olsen sticking with that one, even though it didn't look like there was going to be anything there initially. The keeper got caught up on the edge of the box and tried to kick it back to herself.
She perhaps made the wrong move to go that far out with the player bearing down. Actually, I don't know what else she could do, but then right there makes up for it and at least draws the corner. That's a tight save, only about 6 feet away from where the ball is kicked. Able to dive out to the left. I don't know if that would have been the right angle to make a goal anyway. She made sure it wasn't going to get close with that good diving effort.
I think if you're Lefebvre, the best action there is to not use your hands. Just boot it away. It's already outside of the box. Just get it out so a throw-in has to happen. Now a corner kick. This one a nice drive towards the middle. Anderson can't get a foot on it. Played out of the top with space. Shot towards the net. Save made. And the defense tries to clear towards the sidelines. It rolls out for another corner kick. That's another one of those plays where the rebound was dead on arrival once it hit the ground, because there wasn't ground. There was water instead of dirt. So
right
the defense.
Abramson had to track back to play that one out.
So another corner opportunity. Callie Nordberg sets up on the kick. This one floated much higher towards the backside. The header goes back and behind the goal. Well, they didn't get a goal to extend their lead, but certainly ate up a lot of time with back-to-back corners.
And what a leap here to get the head on this at the very last moment. Obviously it was too high, but great athletic move in near the post to at least give it a shot.
Here's Gibbs. Big boot up ahead. By our clock, we've passed the 90th, or we passed into the 91st minute, so.
Official just checked his watch, looked at his sideline.
That's it.
That's it.
We are done. 4-3 the final. The TRSA Edge emerged victorious in a hard-fought and high-scoring U19 Girls Silver Final. Congrats to the champions. We're going to chat with a pair of them shortly after their victory. One of the better games we've had all weekend, and it comes in a championship. So hats off to the TRSA Edge. Great effort by the Blaine Bombers, and a good game for everyone to watch today here on North Metro TV. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we wrap up our coverage of this game. Plus, don't forget, we still have 3 more to go today. Again, you're watching coverage of the USA Cup here on North Metro TV.